What's going on, everybody? Sports Player 2.0 Daniel here. And guys, we went 2-6-1 in the NHL and 5-0 in the NBA. So we had a terrible day in the NHL, but a perfect day in the NBA, getting all 5 right. But we gotta do better in the NHL. Jesus, 7 wrong out of 9. Yeah. So we gotta do better in the NHL. So let's move on to tomorrow's games. The Kings are going to Vegas to face the Golden Knights. The Kings come in at 3-4-2, and the Golden Knights come in at 5-1-1. The last game for the LA Kings, they lost 3-1 versus the Anaheim Ducks, and for the Vegas Golden Knights, they also lost 5-4 in a shootout versus the Blues. The Golden Knights haven't played in a while, and the likely starters for this game is Jonathan Quick for the LA Kings and Robin Lehner for the Vegas Golden Knights. And the Vegas Golden Knights are a favorite in this one. Give me the Golden Knights 2 in this game at home. Next up, we have the Boston Bruins going to Philadelphia to face the Flyers. The Bruins come in at 7-1-2, and the Flyers come in at 7-2-2. The last game these two teams played, and Boston won 4-3 in overtime. Boston came back with like 30 seconds left to tie it in the third period to make it 3-3, and then they won it 4-3 in overtime. That game was crazy. I was watching it, and it was crazy. The likely starters for this game is Tuukka Rask for the Boston Bruins and Brian Elliott for the Philadelphia Flyers. And the Boston Bruins are a favorite in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Flyers 2 in this game at home. Next up, we have the Detroit Red Wings going to Tampa Bay to face the Lightning. The Red Wings come in at 2-7-2, and the Lightning come in at 6-1-1. These two teams played last time, and the Tampa Bay Lightning won 5-1. And the likely starters for this game is Thomas Greiss for the Detroit Red Wings and Curtis McElhinney for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are a huge favorite. Huge. And I'm going to go with the Lightning here. Give me the Lightning 2 in this game at home. Next up, we have the Predators going to Florida to face the Panthers. The Predators come in at 5-5-0, and the Panthers come in at 5-0-2. The last game these two teams played today, and Nashville won 6-5 in overtime. 6-5 in overtime. That game was a literal shootout. 6-5. 11 goals, but it was decided in overtime. And the likely starters for this game is Pekka Rinne for the Nashville Predators and Chris Driedger for the Florida Panthers. I'm going to go with the home team here. Give me the Panthers to get revenge on the Predators to what they did to them today and beat them this time at home. And the final match of the day in the NHL, we have the San Jose Sharks going to Anaheim to face the Ducks. The Sharks come in at 3-5-0, and the Ducks come in at 4-5-2. The last game for San Jose, they lost 3-0 versus the Colorado Avalanche. And for the Anaheim Ducks, they won 3-1 versus the LA Kings. The likely starters for this game is Martin Jones for the San Jose Sharks and John Gibson for the Anaheim Ducks. And Anaheim is a favorite in this one. This one could go either way, but I'm picking the home team here. Give me the Ducks 2 in this game at home. And that does it for the NHL. Let's move on to the NBA. The Pelicans are going to Indiana to face the Pacers. The Pelicans come in at 8-12, and the Pacers come in at 12-10. And the Pacers are a 2.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Pacers 2 in this game at home. Next up, we have the Chicago Bulls going to Orlando to face the Magic. The Bulls come in at 8-12, and the Magic come in at 8-14. And the Chicago Bulls are a 2-point favorite in this one. Give me the Bulls 2 in this game on the road in Orlando. Next up, we have the Toronto Raptors going to Brooklyn to face the Nets. The Raptors come in at 9-12, and the Nets come in at 14-9. And the Brooklyn Nets are a 4.5-point favorite in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Raptors 2 in this game on the road in Brooklyn. Next up, we have the Milwaukee Bucks going to Cleveland to face the Cavaliers. The Bucks come in at 13-8, and the Cavaliers come in at 10-12. The Milwaukee Bucks are a 10.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Bucks 2 in this game on the road in Cleveland. Next up, we have the Utah Jazz going to Charlotte to face the Hornets. The Jazz come in at 17-5. And the Hornets come in at 10-12. And the Utah Jazz are a 7.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Jazz 2 in this game on the road in Charlotte. Next up, we have the Washington Wizards going to Miami to face the Heat. The Wizards come in at 5-13, and the Heat come in at 7-14. And the Miami Heat are a 6.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Heat in a money line, but give me the Wizards plus 6.5. I think this game will be really close, and I think the Heat will win it. Alright, let's move on to the next game. The Timberwolves are going to Oklahoma City to face the Thunder. The Timberwolves come in at 5-16, and the Thunder come in at 9-11. I'm going to go with the home team here. Give me the Thunder 2 in this game at home. Next up, we have the Detroit Pistons going to Phoenix to face the Suns. The Pistons come in at 5-16, and the Suns come in at 11-9. And the Phoenix Suns are an 8-point favorite in this one. Give me the Suns 2 in this game at home. And the final match of the day, we have the Boston Celtics going to LA to face the Clippers. The Celtics come in at 11-9, and the Clippers come in at 17-6. I'm going to go with the Clippers here. Give me the Clippers 2 in this game at home. And that does it for today's picks for tomorrow's games. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please give me the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.